What's up? What's up, YouTube? We had fun today. We hang out at the Mill Pond. We're doing the yard sale next weekend, so we might have a video on that. Maybe go to the movies. I don't know. But me and I'm at Dylan's house. You see him right there. We're here to review Toy Story 2. Now I've already reviewed the first one. This one's probably the best one. It's not my favorite one. The first one is, but this one's probably the best one. Toy Story 2 basically starts off with all the toys back together, and then Woody's mom is having a yard sale. Woody's mom is having touch my body. Woody's mom is having a yard sale, and she accidentally sells Wheezy. Just pause it. She accidentally sells Wheezy or whatever. Puts Wheezy in the yard sale. Woody goes out there to save Wheezy, and then Al, some fat guy, sits on Woody, and then he goes, "There's a steak in my boot." And then he turns around, and he needs Woody to complete his collection. He has Jesse, Pete, Stinking Pete, or whatever, and Bullseye. So he asked Andy's mom if he could buy it. She said no, and she put it in the cash register. So he stole it. And this is basically a chase movie. And what's one thing that you remember about this movie specifically?
I remember when they was fighting Zurg on the elevator. Wasn't he shooting like tennis balls or something like that?
Yeah, and I remember whenever Buzz lost his memory, there was like another Buzz or whatever, and then he started to join in the gang. And I remember whenever he was playing tennis ball with Zurg, and Zurg's like, "Buzz, I am your fault." It was just funny. This movie's hilarious. The part in this movie that stands out the most to me is probably whenever the part that stands out to me the most in this movie is probably whenever they're in the toy store, Al's Toy Barn, and they're Al's Toy Barn, and they're like driving around in a Barbie Jeep or whatever. And what's another thing you remember from the movie that's really funny?
I don't know really.
Well, don't we all not know? Oh. But okay, this movie ends basically with all the toys. What do they do? I forgot. They basically get Woody back, and then they basically get Woody back by defeating Al in his toy barn. And then they take Jesse with them. I remember how it ended now. They're in like this plane. They're trying to escape in this plane thing or whatever. And then I remember Pete tries to hold Woody and Jesse back and Bullseye. And then I remember he rips Woody's arm, and then Woody has to get restitched or whatever. This movie was probably the most. Everybody says 3's the most emotional. This one's a lot more emotional than 3. But yeah, and then Pete ends up with like this girl, Barbie doll or whatever, that she puts in her backpack or whatever. This is a really good movie, and I really enjoyed it. What do you rate this movie on a scale from 1 to 10?
Scale from 1 to 10, probably at 8.
I'm going to give it 8.5. Just being nice. This is probably the best one. My favorite one's 1, just because of the comedy mainly, and just how they had so many characters. But yeah. And then I remember at the end of the movie, they get Woody. Andy sees all his new toys, Jesse or whatever, and then he starts playing with them. So whatever. So this is basically the last, and then we're getting a Toy Story 4 the year after next, 2017. So hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. It might be good. It's already confirmed. But yeah, anything else you want to say about Toy Story 2? Yeah. We're probably gonna film a video at the yard sale next week. We're gonna be selling some stuff. So yeah, peace out, YouTube. Have a good time.